If no one has told you today, you are amazing, you are courageous, you are brilliant, you are powerful, you are me, I am you, we are us. Welcome. Good morning. I pray everybody's morning is going well. I am so excited today because we're getting our couches. Yay! Good morning. I feel like when I pull this out, it makes it feel more intimate. Like this thing here, it makes it feel more interview style. What the freak? Good morning again. I'm more refreshed now. Before I was just waking up. So, this title is Manifesting Your Dream Life, right? Originally, this was supposed to be a sit down video talking about how I manifested my dream life and tips about manifesting my dream life. And it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. So, I said, I'm going to change it up. I am going to talk about manifesting your dream life, talk about how I manifested my dream life while actually living my life. And I'm gonna see how it turns out because the sit down video style, it just makes me feel so not authentic. It's just not genuine. And I said that I'm just gonna start switching it up. I feel like you guys are too far and I need you to be closer to me. Come closer. Hi. Okay. So the other way, it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. And so I said, I'm going to try this another way. I'm not going to give up. Like I said before, I'm going to try this another way because part of manifesting your dream life is consistency. It's not giving up, it's consistency and discipline. And those are two major parts if you're trying to manifest your dream life. So let's get into it. Join me in my dream life while I talk about how you can manifest your dream life. Okay. So I used to talk down to myself, constantly focusing on what was going wrong, and it kept me stuck. The moment I started shifting my thoughts and speaking life over myself, everything changed. So instead of saying things like, I'll never get out of this situation, I started saying, I am successful, I am worthy, I am capable, I'm already living my dream life. Speak affirmations daily, say them out loud, write them down, or you can voice record them and listen to yourself saying your affirmations. Another thing, surround yourself with positivity, unfollow negativity, listen to motivational podcasts, be around people who inspire you. Like sometimes it's the stuff that you watch, it's the stuff that you listen to, it's those type of things that you compare yourself to, and then it brings on all these negative thoughts about yourself when 9 times out of 10, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Another thing that I do is called act as if. So when I first started my manifestation journey, I asked myself, if I were already successful, how would I think? So if you were already successful, how would you think? And whatever comes to your mind, start doing it now. Before I even get out of bed, I feel gratitude. Like I refuse to start my day focusing on what I lack. I've disciplined myself to focus on what I have. These are things that helped me reprogram my mindset because that's the first step. We're gonna go to Best Buy today because I have to switch out this DJI gimbal because this is not cute, a whole wire hanging off of it. So I'm gonna get the content creator version. I've decided. But I wanted to come here real quick and say that manifestation is real because let me tell you something. One thing that I've learned is that you have to let go of who you were to get to who you're trying to be. So another version of me is someone who is not so anal about everything, is not so stuck on every little detail. And so I say that because I was literally talking to my husband and I told him that I wish we could find a couch that would fit our whole family because we have a big family. That would fit our whole family. That didn't cost $18 million because every single couch we saw was literally that could fit us was literally like so expensive. And I was just so frustrated. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to God and we're gonna find this good couch. And I had a certain couch in mind and it fit us so perfectly. And it was just, it was just so expensive. And I was just like, all right, we need a couch. Like, we just need a couch. I'm tired of these three separate, we had like a love seat, we had like a sofa, but everything was separated. I wanted it to be together and have it fit our family. So fast forward, we go into a furniture store after going to a million furniture stores. Like, we went to so many. So we went to a furniture store and then we finally saw a couch that fit our family. And it was at a decent price because they were having like a doorbuster. And it was at a really, really good price, y'all. Like, I'm not even lying. I was just looking at this couch like, it's nothing like me. Like, it was nothing like me. And I already had my mind set on a certain couch. I was just like, you know what? Let me not be ungrateful. This couch fits our family. It's nice. And let's just go for it. So that we did. And this morning I said that I was excited that our couch was coming today. And it's here. Let me show y'all this couch. Like, there would be never in a million years where I would get a couch like this. And I decided, I said, you know what? I'm not going to be that anal person. I'm trying to be a new version where I'm not a stickler. So I'm going to do this couch. Let me show y'all this couch before we go to Best Buy, y'all. I just need to show y'all with me sitting in the couch how big this couch is, y'all. It's huge. Like, it's so big. Like, my feet doesn't literally like. Let me come on this side. My feet literally doesn't touch the ground. That's how big this couch is. Look. Like, it literally, it literally doesn't touch the ground. Oh my goodness. This couch is so big. Look. So huge. Oh my gosh. Like, feet literally doesn't touch the ground. That's how big this couch is. I'm grateful though, because you gotta practice gratitude. Gratitude is the next tip that I have for you guys. I practice gratitude all the time because I may not have had much, but I started giving thanks for every little thing I had. And the more I appreciated what I had, the more I received. Like, I could have never imagined having a couch like this or a couch this huge or and our other couch was just like, this is so different than our other couch. But I'm grateful. And like I said, the more I appreciated what I had, because I did appreciate what I had, the more I received. Like, this couch was literally a blessing. Because as big as it is, we got it for a really good deal. Practicing gratitude while trying to manifest your dream life is extremely, extremely important. So make sure that you practice the power of gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, take a look around and just say thank you. Thank you for everything that you have. Because like I said, the more that you appreciate what you have already, the more you're going to receive. Let's go to Best Buy. You said the whole car is what?
It's right. They got duct tape holding on the other side. They pump up and down.
So I just left Best Buy and I'm so excited because I got my content creator combo of my DJI Osmo, which I absolutely love, and I got it in an open box. Y'all, I'm like the open box queen. Like, if I can get it in an open box, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get it in an open box. And I think you guys can't hear me because this air is like super loud. But yeah, I got it in the open box. And I wanted to come here and tell you my other tip as to manifesting your dream life. And that is staying disciplined and taking action. You have to take action. You can have the thoughts all day. If you do not take action, you're going to be going nowhere fast. So you have to keep showing up for yourself. You have to keep believing in yourself, and you just have to keep going at it. Even when you feel unmotivated, even when you feel like this is not what you want to do, that's the best time to get up and do it, because that could be the very time where your life can just take you to a different place. So that's another one of my tips. Now I'm going to tell you what keeps me disciplined. So what keeps me disciplined is, like, for example, my morning routines are, you cannot play with my morning routines. Like, I don't answer any text messages, any emails. I don't answer any phone calls until I do my morning routine. And even when I feel like so unmotivated and I just want to do nothing and stay in bed, my morning routine is what keeps me motivated, because it starts my day. It ensures that I am going to have an awesome day. So if I don't meditate, pray, and journal, you can see the difference in me. Like, I'm not so positive if I don't do those things. So I make sure that I remain disciplined. Like, I lack discipline. Like, I'm a big procrastinator. I am. It takes a lot for me sometimes. I have to do little things. Start small. Like, if you have a list of things to do, start with the task that's not going to take a lot. Start with the easiest task first, because as soon as you start finishing those easy tasks, then everything else is going to just like fall into place. Like, you're going to finish one task, then it's going to make you want to do another one. Then that's going to make you want to do another one. It's like cleaning your room, right? I don't know if you're like that, but I know with me, like, if I start cleaning one part of the room, then I look at the rest of the room and I'm like, yeah, let me do another part. And then when I complete that part, then I do another part. Next thing you know, I done cleaned the entire room, the bathroom, the second floor, all off that one little task. So if you always have like a hard time keeping discipline like I do, I like to start with small tasks first and then move on to the bigger tasks, and keeping a routine. Because I'm telling you, my routine keeps me on track. It starts my day, it sets the tone for my day. So have a routine and start with small tasks. So another thing that I do, right, and I'm not an expert, right, I'm only talking from my experiences, because let me tell you, baby, I went from being homeless, broke, everything sucks. I hated my job. I'm talking about things that helped me, because I have manifested the life of my dreams. Now, that looks different for everybody. For me, it was having autonomy over my time and my life. I wanted to be there for my kids. I wanted to be there for my spouse. I didn't want nobody to have to tell me that I needed to call out 4 hours in advance to take my baby to the doctor who just got sick. No. So another tip that I am doing that is helping me is building unshakable confidence. Like, when you walk into a room, you command that room. Okay? It starts with you. Confidence isn't just about believing in yourself. Confidence is about trusting the process as well. Confidence is about trusting the journey. Some tips to help with building confidence: get out your comfort zone. Because if you're comfortable, you're complacent. You have to get uncomfortable. Start doing things that you wouldn't normally do on a regular day basis. Do something scary, not like crazy. Don't do that like too outlandish, but do something that challenges you to overcome it. Let me get in this middle lane, because this wind is winding and I don't have time. Yeah, this wind is winding. I have to stay focused, because this, like, it's a lot going on. Let me get off this bridge. You do something that you wouldn't do on a regular day basis. What happens to you? The challenges aren't made to break you. They're meant to shape you into the person that you're trying to become, into the version of you that you're trying to become. You're not going to manifest your dream life doing the exact same things. It does not work that way. You have to let go of the old you to embody the new you. Because in your dream life, you're not you right now. You're a whole different person. Like, yeah, the core of you will remain the same. You're literally a whole new person. Restarting YouTube is me getting out my comfort zone, because I'm not used to being in front of nobody's camera. I'm not used to showing parts of me that I feel are meant private. That's literally me getting out of my comfort zone. My stomach turns every single time I turn the camera on. So that's me getting out of my comfort zone. Another thing that I personally am doing is learning how to trust myself. I don't know about the rest of y'all. It's hard to trust me, especially when I'm a person who, like, when I stick to a decision, I stick to a decision. But I can be flaky sometimes. Like, do you trust Belle? Belle, do you trust yourself today? Sometimes that answer is no. Sometimes it's really a no. And then sometimes it's, hell yeah, I trust myself today. So learning how to trust me. And that's basically like me, not only me, but you too, because I'm talking to y'all. When it comes to trusting yourself, it starts with doing what you say you're going to do. So keeping promises to yourself. That's a part of trusting yourself. Because if I say I'm going to do something, I'm learning to follow through on everything that I said I'm going to do. It's challenging for me because of how flaky I know I can be sometimes. Following through on everything that you say you're going to do. Because if you can do it with yourself, then it'll become easier to just do it with other people, and then you'll start to see transformation within yourself. Remember, manifesting your dream life is going to start with you. It doesn't start with nobody else. Nobody else can manifest your life for you, because your life that you're dreaming of right now is your vision. It's not nobody else's vision. It's your vision. It starts with you. So I let the day get away with me. So instead of like picking up the camera and just recording like what was going on and what was happening, I was just really into just handling my business and then just keeping it pushing. So I'm gonna do better next time with picking up the camera. I feel like you guys are so far. Now I'm gonna bring you closer. I forgot the last tip that I was on. I feel like every time I try to start something, something else comes up and then it's just like the worst. Another tip that I am doing right now as we speak, well, I did in the beginning of my manifestation journey, because it was just a lot going on and I knew that I needed to change. So that's exactly what I did. So one of the things that I was doing is embodying the version of me that I envisioned. So, I closed my eyes and I asked myself, like, who is it that you want to be? What does she look like? Where does she go? Where does she hang out? Who are her friends? What kind of job does she do? How does she sit? How does she talk? How does she communicate? What type of rooms is she in? And then once I started getting those answers, I just started doing those things. So if she dressed in a blouse and slacks for the majority of the day, then that's exactly what I did. If she wore kitten heels, or if she was in, museums, then that's where I went. I did exactly that. Like, who are her friends? What do her friends look like? What do her friends do? And I started talking to people who were similar to the type of people that would hang out with the version of me that I envisioned. I started going to art galleries. I started going to networking events, and I just started going to places that inspired me, because I wanted to be in places where the version of me that I envisioned would be at. So whatever those places were, those are the places that I started going to. I just started seeing changes. I started seeing changes within me. Just me getting up and getting dressed and dressing the way the version of me that I envisioned dressed. I started dressing like that, and even like I said, my confidence was just boosted. I felt a certain kind of way. I felt different. Embodying the version of you that you envision is definitely a good step. It's gonna take you to places you never even thought of before, because you actually sat down and did the work. You sat down, you said, who does this person look like? What does this person do? Where does this person go? And put yourself in those rooms, put yourself in those places, even if you're by yourself. That's my tip. Just start. I also made small changes, like smiling more, saying good morning, and surrounding myself with high energy people. I made sure that my environment matched my dreams. So even if that meant like sitting in a nice cafe, walking through a luxury neighborhood, or just envisioning my dream home, it went a long way. It went to the person who I was envisioning and trying to become. Yeah, I don't know what's going on or what's happening. So I'm going to try to end this as fast as I can. Well, not as fast as I can, because I don't want to leave. You guys, I feel like I'm finally getting comfortable with the camera, and I feel it's because I'm finally talking about stuff that actually matters to me. instead of talking about other things that are okay, just not like following a trend. Where my reality now is, like, I went from being homeless, I went from being destitute, now my life being in the most beautiful place it's ever been before. It started with me putting work into me. It started with me being intentional with my life. And so, I say that to say that if I can do it, you can do it too. You just need to start today. I'm actually making like a fruit bowl because it's late and I'm hungry and I've been running around all day long. So my dream life for me was having autonomy over my life, autonomy over my time, having time for my husband, having time for my kids, not being confined to one place for hours at a time, taken away from me. I wanted time for me. I quit my job. I am now doing things that are out of my comfort zone, like for example, doing YouTube and meeting people and being sociable, staying disciplined in like my morning routines, starting my day off right, reprogramming my mindset and building confidence. It's been a journey. It's been a good one. So doing all those things created the me that I am today. This me was not me a couple of years ago. It was a totally different person. If you feel like it's gonna be scary, it is. It's gonna be scary. If you feel like this is not gonna be easy, that's true. It's not gonna be easy. Don't let that discourage you though. Still get up, still try. That's the best you can do. And if it doesn't work today, guess what? God willing, you'll get another opportunity tomorrow. Just make sure that you make every day count for you. That's it. That's all I have for today. And I pray you guys have a good night. I pray that you guys had a beautiful day. And I pray that something brought you joy today. And if something did not bring you joy today, create that joy before you go to bed today. Do something light. Make tea. Eat your favorite snack. Something that's going to bring you joy. Do that before you go to bed. Bye, friends.